Has anyone ever told you that you need a marketing strategy? Maybe people have also recommended various marketing tactics to you. Did it sometimes sound like they were just talking about the same thing? What exactly is this difference between marketing strategy and marketing tactics? In this video, I'm going to answer that question and explain why you need both and which to use first. The big question here is, strategy and tactics, what's the difference? Put simply, the strategy is the big picture that tells you what to do. Tactics are the actions that bring specific elements of that picture to life. Here's an example. Think about building a house. No way would you just grab a few tools and materials and get started. No, first of all, you draw up a plan, a blueprint for how your house is going to look. That blueprint shows you where the walls will be, where the windows and the doors and the layout of the plumbing, the wiring and so on. Once you have that blueprint, it's clearer what materials you need to buy. Bricks, cement, mortar, roof tiles, etc. And then you can decide who will do the various tasks and when. Maybe you're a dab hand with bricklaying, but for the wiring and the plumbing, you need the professionals. In this case, the blueprint is the strategy. It tells you what you're aiming to build. The materials, tools, people and techniques are the tactics that, taken together in the right order, result in the house that is shown on the blueprints. Without a blueprint, the plan, the walls might be built in the wrong place. The foundations might not be enough to support the structure and you might have forgotten the central heating. Luckily, marketing is nowhere near as hard as building a house. Often you can do it all yourself, and unlike building your own house, the results can often be better if you do. In fact, as I say so often, marketing your coaching is like a journey both for you and your potential clients. In journey terms, the strategy is a route from A to B, from someone who is unaware that they have an issue that coaching might be a solution to a client who has decided that your coaching product is exactly what they're looking for. The tactics are the activities you undertake, the content you provide, the messages you send to guide that person from one state to the other, from A to B, making the journey you've mapped out in your strategy. Your marketing strategy can be simple. A lot of marketing advice is complicated. There's talk of funnels, conversions, CRM, CTAs, and that just doesn't feel right for a lot of coaches, so they often skip over the strategy bit and just jump straight into the tactics. And that's understandable. A strategy sounds complicated, it's just full of jargon. It's tempting to choose a marketing tactic and just go for it. At least you feel like you're doing something, but often that is counterproductive and unnecessary. So when we say you need to make a plan, we mean a simple plan. In fact, we've made a one-page marketing plan just for coaches to show you how simple this strategy or plan needs to be. I'm going to put a link under this video so that you can download your very own coach's marketing plan template. So once you've got that template, where do you start? I'd recommend starting by thinking about your ideal client, then thinking about your key marketing messages, your coaching process, and then how you're going to link it all together with some nurturing messages and invitations that are going to delight your ideal clients. With this one-page template, you can formulate your own marketing strategy. It's divided into 3 stages: the before, during, and after your marketing engagement with potential clients. This enables you to identify the tactics you're going to use and, crucially, when you're going to use them. I can't go into the full details in this video, so we've created a fully in-depth guide that comes with the one-page marketing plan. Some of you might just be thinking, this all sounds very complicated, can't I just use some ads and skip the strategy bit altogether? It is definitely tempting to just throw a few tactics at the wall and see what sticks, especially if those tactics come recommended as having worked for someone else. Or you go the other way and spend your time drafting more and more elaborate strategies, only for them then to gather dust because they're either too ambitious or daunting to implement. In reality, you want to be somewhere in the middle, a simple and easy to implement strategy containing manageable tactics that get you and your potential clients to where you need to be, together. So it's time to shift your focus from all that marketing jargon, from that sales speak, and from measuring conversions. Don't blindly follow what other people tell you worked for them. Especially if their tactics worked, it's almost certainly as part of a coherent strategy. Use your plan to guide people on a journey that's easy to follow and makes sense to them. Use your marketing tactics to enable them to understand more about their current situation, where they want to be, and how you might support them in getting there. Download our super simple one-page Marketing Coaches Plan template and start planning your strategy and tactics for a better, bolder, braver marketing that works for you. If you're feeling overwhelmed by the idea of making that plan and you're looking for some support, then we've created a community for coaches as a space for coaches to talk about marketing, collaborate, and reflect on how that whole process is making them feel. You can take a look around and see if it's for you with a 14-day free trial, which you can find on our website.